between. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Right-hander from the Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's Joe Mauer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Here comes the first pitch, and we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
3-0 now. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Miguel Sano. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready now, Max Kepler, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the ball down. Polanco, the runner at third. Rosario on second. Morrison on at first with 2 down.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Popped him up. Castro over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in.
There's a swing. Fly, a no-doubt home run. Home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Bases are empty. One man out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano is there, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on. In now, Logan Forsythe. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now in the box, Jake Cave, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball one. Forsythe on at first, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Way in front of that fastball. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to...
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Now batting.
For another chance, Joe Mauer. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-2. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He drew a walk his first time up. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a relay home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A ball and no strikes. Leaves a chance. Change up high for a strike. A 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Barrios will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Yanks leave 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees. Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still even at 2-2. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. There goes Torres off of first. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Forsythe has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 60.
Digging in now, Jake Cave. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In the air now, out to right field. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Too high, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run home.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the...
Logan Morrison.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Cole A right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The batter, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Cave. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3 and 2 because they don't.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 25.
Strike.
0-1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Neil Walker will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 14. Neil Walker.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Aaron Judge, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Curveball that time, not even close.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
3-1 to him now. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ready on 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Throw won't get him.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Castro is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there first.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2-2, here it is. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. High pop-up. Andujar waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy.
David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to
Number 30, David Robertson.
the 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1-1 the count now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Windup and the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Miguel Andujar, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cave sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Andrew McCutcheon. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Kepler leads off first with 1 away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. It's a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't...
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Cave has a read on it, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Missed with a breaking ball. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The 0-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Miguel Sano from the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Addison Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Forsythe. He's got it, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up from Yankee Stadium. So striding forward now, Max Kepler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Fouled away. Aroldis Chapman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And here's the 3-2 from him. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Kepler on at first, nobody out. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trevor Hildenberger enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
1-0. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Hildenberger has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 the final finish today. Minnesota used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Barrios pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.